Hi everyone, Bishop Mariam here, better known as Phoenix, with the Awakening of Phoenix, Living with Disability Healing LLC, and Dinner Time to Heal. Today, I'm going to make a meal that is perfect for those who are struggling or healing from trauma or living with disability or trying to recover from bad life decisions. Sometimes you just don't have the energy if you have a physical ailment to even make meal preps. But this meal is something that you won't mind eating over and over again. It is a classic. It's a comfort meal. It's easy to make, easy to clean up. You guys, it's decadent. Today, we're going to make baked spaghetti. Let's get started.
So first up here, I have a yellow onion. And I really love the yellow onion here because of its sweetness. And it's easy to follow the lines. And you just want these to be chopped kind of thick because they're going to kind of dissolve and melt down. I have here about a medium-sized garlic clove. Again, this does not have to be perfectly minced. It's part of the flavoring as well as the ingredients. Just about a half a teaspoon here. This really is the base. It's so simple, you guys. I have here about 4 sprigs of parsley. Oh my gosh, that beautiful green. And after you clean it off, it smells so good. It's one of my favorite herbs. I love parsley, I love basil, and I love thyme, and I love tarragon. Those are my favorite ones. So here I just roughly chop it, and it's going to give us about 3 tablespoons, about 1/4 a cup. And I have here some thick spaghetti pasta. I like the thick because of the way that it soaks up all of the juices, all of the gravy, and all of the oils that you don't want to see floating on your plate. And as you see here, I put in some salt and pepper, some Italian seasoning, and the crudité, you guys, really is that whole oregano. About a tablespoon each. And here I go ahead and put in our pasta. Now the ground beef is done. You really want to make sure that that's drained before you add in your onions. And then after the onions, go ahead and put in the garlic. Let that cook down and add in a whole can of diced tomatoes. You want to put in some more whole oregano. And this is my favorite, the chunky style ragu. And goes the parsley. I told you this is going to be simple. But the layering on of flavors, doing it this way really does layer the flavors. And it gives you quite an experience in your mouth, in your eyes, in your nose. It's intense. That's why I say it's a meal that your heart will never forget.
Well, now that I have the pasta on the stove and the sauce is thickening up just perfectly to be put in the oven, I'm going to go ahead and clean everything up. That reduces my stress and cooking anxiety. While you're cooking, clean. That's tip number 1.
Now you can use whatever baking size pan that you want, but keep in mind the thicker that you make the layers, the more chances it's going to fall apart. So I have here about a 9/12. I'm going to go ahead and spread on my pasta, put on some mozzarella and parmigiana, and some turkey pepperoni. You can use regular if you want, and I'm just going to continue to layer on, being careful to spread each layer on so it doesn't create movement and shift it too much, because I want it to settle in really nice. And once you put it in the oven and it cools down, it forms. And this is it. Guys, I have what, 3-4 layers here.
Delish. This is going to go in the oven. 375 to 400 depending on your oven. You got to know your oven. How your oven cooks. Well, this is going to go in there for a good 30 minutes. And guess what? We're going to have pure deliciousness. Easy, healthy, delicious. It's decadent. No need to cover it. Just put it in the oven, and I guarantee you a meal that your heart will never forget.
And here are the results. My friends, I tell you right now, my house smells so good. And my mouth is watering. This is one of my favorites. And it's great funeral food. It's perfect for a funeral. It's easy to make, it's easy to clean up, it's delicious, it's decadent.
All right. Baked spaghetti. My friends, it doesn't get any more delicious than this. It doesn't get any more easy to make, easy to clean up, honey. Save yourself the stress. It is healthy. It is delicious. It is decadent. Here's to
Always
your health.
remember you're enough, you're worthy, you're a child of God. It is not just your spirituality that can define your journey, it is your journey that can define your spirituality. Be brave.